Hey guys, Egwin here from Beyond Systems and the Radiant Wellcare Summit. Now, let me just quickly talk about breathing today. Now, as you can see, I'm out here in nature. It's rather cold, but it's an absolutely beautiful day. Now, why do I want to talk about breathing? That's because breathing is one of those constantly flowing and constantly present dynamic aspects in our lives. And breathing is one of those dynamic and rhythmical aspects in our life that we can always partially take part in consciously and control. Now, it's not always about control, but sometimes it's about being conscious about something, being aware of something. And when we talk about breathing, this dynamic that breathing is sort of a part of is literally the dynamic of our whole life. It's our heartbeat and it's our breath, which are the two most basic pulsational and dynamic aspects in our physical bodies. Now, this dynamic is something that is extremely important for all different types of healing as well, because whenever there is a problem, there is some sort of stagnation, whether it's a physical one, whether it's an inflammation that happens due to a lack of fresh nutrients, due to a lack of electrons, which then sort of drives the immune system to attack healthy cells as well and try to gain electrons from them to deplete the body of free radicals and stuff like that. It doesn't matter, like so many different aspects in our lives really depend on dynamic, on breathing dynamic, but not just that, also on movement dynamics, on dynamic in our mind, on dynamic in our emotions. And all those different things, they really come together. So what's really important about breathing is, as mentioned, we can partially control it. So we can really tune into this dynamic. We obviously can also tune into the dynamic of our heartbeat, but not that easy, because breathing in and breathing out is really something that each and every one of us can perceive consciously. Now, the small exercise I want to give to you today is simply that. Take your time, maybe 1 or 2 minutes a day, in the morning or whenever you feel like it throughout your day, and just simply focus on your breath. Focus on consciously breathing in. Focus on the part where you consciously let go and allow for exhalation, and then consciously breathe out just a little bit further down than just the release would take you. Focus on the flow of breath. Make sure that there are no stops between inhalation and exhalation, and see that there is really this constant dynamic, this inhale, this exhale, one huge big circle. Dynamics are so important for healing. Whether it's holding on to pain, holding on to a problem, sometimes consciously, sometimes subconsciously, sometimes an emotional one, sometimes a physical one. Sometimes this holding on is something that happens out of reflex. Why reflex? Because the second there is pain somewhere in our body, our awareness is pulled towards that pain. Now, when we stay on the pain permanently, it's hard to get rid of it. You know, that's the thing. Like, try to get out of water if you only focus on water rather than focus on swimming. It's like the second you just focus on how the water feels on your skin, you forget about how to actually swim to the shore. That's just a vague analogy, but I think you get the idea. And this is one of the reasons why dynamics are so important. Focusing consciously on the breath, which is something that you can do always, and even if there is pain in the body, allows you to literally unlock holding on to, whether it's pain, whether it's sickness, whether it's an emotional situation that you're in. And the second you gain this new freedom, that very second, you gain more ability and freedom to actually choose which path you want to take from there. Letting go isn't always something that has to be painful. Sometimes it's just about letting go your awareness from one specific point and allowing for a change in perspective without actually having to lose something. But this is something that in our society is not so well known, which is why I'm telling you today. So the simple exercise, focus on dynamic, focus on your breath, just for 1 or 2 minutes a day, and allow for that inhalation and exhalation, for that pulsation, to fill literally your whole body. And this is not just something woo, to take that really bad term once again. It's something that is literally physically possible. You can tune so much into your breath that all the structures in your body start to accommodate the pulsation that you're currently using while breathing. So this is a really simple and easy tool that each and everyone can use in a great variety of different situations, and I encourage you to try it out. If you want to see more about that and a lot of more things that have to do with healing and with the foundation of staying healthy and becoming healthy again, tune into the WellCare Summit from time to time. It's really going to be an absolutely amazing and interesting thing that's going to happen in Canada this May. And yeah, other than that, I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful time and see you in the dynamics of living. Bye.